Hello, and welcome to Draft Offsides Waiver Wire Dating Edition. It's late. Your fantasy team is swiping left on points, and the waiver wire looks like a sketchy dating app. 78% of the way through the season, pretty much the back classifieds of Craigslist at this point. Pretty sure you're not going to be matching with a supermodel anytime soon, and honestly, you'd be thrilled if your pickup didn't need an oxygen tank. So welcome, everyone, to Romance and Relegation. Each category we're going to go through, and there's going to be two options, and I'm going to give the two of you a chance to pick which one they want. Are we ready? Okay. First category, abusive midfield exes. They burned you, ghosted you, then DM'd you, I changed. Do you swipe right or block forever? Player A, Alejandro Garnacho, 43% owned. The positives are that Neto might miss time. He looked great in the last game, got an assist, and before that even had racked up a ton of ghost points prior. With PSG midweek, that we'll see we'll see Pedro Neto likely play. Garnacho could be in line for the weekend start. Is Rossoneri finally showing him how to cook? Or maybe he's just reheated leftovers. You be the judge. Option B, Leon Bailey, 12% owned. Remember when he was fire 2 years ago? Since then, it's been a slow motion Titanic. Could he rediscover form? Or is Villa's scoring more sinking than Seaside Romance? Option B. So who are you guys going to choose? Option A or option B? You have 5 seconds. Category 2. The defender you settle for and ended up marrying. Not flashy but reliable. The boring pick who somehow saves your season. Option A, Ethan Ampadu, 35%. Leads a steady anchor. He keeps churning out points, whether listed as a defender or midfielder. Clean sheets are optional, but reliability is mandatory. Option B, Alex Jimenez, 32% owned. He scored 8.5 in his last, or at least 8.5 in his last 4. He used to be ugly on the score sheet. Now he's blossoming into Bournemouth's sneaky attacking option. Not sexy, but effective. Like a dog who knows his tricks. Who are you going to choose there? Option A or option B? 5 seconds. Category 3. Diamond Strikers in the Rough. She's All That vibes. Classic 90s movie. Glasses off, suddenly a stud. Is that likely? No. But the glow up could happen. Option A. Taddy Castellanos. 37% owned. A quiet 8.25 ghost point game suggests upside. The City game next is brutal, but after that it's Villa, Wolves, Palace, Everton, Brentford. For a very much surging West Ham team, that stretch could crown a king. Option B, Igor Jesus, 20% owned. Two straight games with assists. Is he finally converting potential to points, or is this just a fluke? With Pereira in charge, nudging him, a nice run versus Fulham, Tottenham, Villa, Burnley, and Sunderland, he could become a must-have. Who are you choosing from those two? Option A or option B? 5 seconds. In category 4 is the goalkeeper next door. There is no option here. There's only one, and it is Mads Hermansen, 14%. Remember that fun keeper at Leicester last year who somehow scored points on the dumpster fire of that team? He's back at West Ham and better. Since returning in February to the team, he's posted 18 plus in 3 of his 5 games, plus a -2 and a 6.5. But hey, he's messy with upside. You'll happily take it at this stage. All right, and that wraps up the waiver pool, which is at this point in the game is basically just speed dating for fantasy managers. Pick your ex you can't resist, the safe bet you'll later marry, or the nerd who become a superstar overnight. Just don't blame us if you end up going on a second date. Just don't blame us if you don't end up going on a second date. All right.